Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Like, there's just certain times that just don't sit right with me, you know? I don't know if you do that. Like, if you ever wake up, like, for me, it's like, if I wake up at, like, 4:45, no, I'm going back to bed. But if it's 4:15, I could roll over. Yeah. I'm kind of just, maybe just a weird guy. I don't know. Hey, Senior Services Plus has some great events coming down the pipeline. And all throughout January, some fun stuff happening. Yeah. How are we doing today?
Good.
Are we warm?
Yes. Thank goodness.
Is it warming up out there?
No.
It said 6 degrees earlier, and I thought 14 would feel like 50, but not yet.
No.
We're getting
unfortunately.
It's always warm inside SSP's personal training room, though.
I bet it is.
Is it?
Yeah. I think so. It's comfortable. Yeah.
With that being said, fill me in. So what are we talking about first? Because you guys really do have a lot of good stuff coming down the pipeline.
Sure do.
We do. We've got our wellness center at SSP. And right now we have anyone new to personal training and that signs up gets a 10% off discount during the month of January.
Oh, cool.
And we've got 2 ways to work out with a trainer. We have in-person, which is one-on-one training appointments, and they must have an initial consult with a personal trainer to get started. Or we have personalized workout plans where you work out with a trainer during a consultation, get a customized plan that includes a 15-minute follow-up after 2 weeks, and it also requires an initial consultation with a trainer. So you can either get that help you need and then go on your own, or you can have one-on-ones.
That's really cool. Mm-hmm. Well, and it's nice to know that there's a ton of different options, because every senior's obviously going to be different in what they're looking for, and for some, maybe nervous because that's the first time they're getting active again in a long time, too.
Yeah, and I mean, we're open to anyone who's 16 and older, but it is truly designed for older adults.
That's what I was getting, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I think's a really good point, though, is the fact that it is open to 16 and older, though, too, because for the families out there that have, the grandfathers there that maybe want to hang out with their grandson and do like a little bonding, too. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I could get behind that. Yeah. I'm down. Okay, let me quit throwing things out there and let's get back to business here. So this goes all throughout the month of January?
Correct, yes.
And what are those, I know it's probably going to be dependent on what the program is, but do you know what normally those services kind of run price-wise?
We do. So you do have to have a membership in order to do this. And some of the memberships are, you can either do cash payments. Mm-hmm. You go by monthly or yearly, but also there's a lot of insurances out there that will pay for the membership itself.
Like what is that Golden Sneakers program?
Silver Sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's a couple of other ones.
Now, do they pay for personal training on the Silver?
No, I don't believe so. But, you can call the Wellness Center, which is extension 109, and they'd be able to tell
the
anybody.
Encyclopedia over there. Didn't even have to look down or blink.
I know that number.
Well, and take me through some of the testimonials you guys get from your training center, because this is one that you guys really have a good state-of-the-art facility. A lot of people talk about it. It's not one of those where it's like, oh, that's cool that it's there. I mean, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the walking track that is in there. It's not as big as like say a track at like a stadium or something, but it's inside.
Perfect.
In this time of year, that's amazing. But we've also got classes that are included in the membership, but there's also some premium classes that are an additional fee. But we've got things like from chair exercise to circuit style classes. We have yoga. They have pickleball. All kinds of stuff.
You guys have pickleball over there too?
We do.
Yeah, pickleball courts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep, we have the pickleball court.
Man, I got to start exploring SSP more. I only go into the one room, Right.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Well, and that's one of those things, too, even just me talking about it, like just learning a couple of things about pickleball courts and stuff. For a lot of seniors and anybody that wants to play, you can't do it right now. Are your courts full, though?
I mean, I've heard that there's always people in there playing. I'm not sure if they've got the regulars that come in all the time. I know they used to have like, people in there like teaching as well. There were volunteers in there teaching people who were interested but didn't know how to play. But yeah, it's a little community they have there. It's pretty
Do you
cool.
have to book court time?
They have open.
They do have the open.
Yeah, but you might should check if you like want to come and see if it's open. But.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they use that same room for classes and things like that too. It's kind of a multi-purpose area.
Nice. I like it. Well, also, what's really important too is always talking about to our senior citizens how they're doing mentally, because a lot of times we would always just think maybe younger, well, it's just because they're older, they're just tired or something like that. We'd always come up with, but when it comes to anxiety and depression, especially in senior citizens that maybe don't have anyone to talk with or any family, I mean, it's a big deal. And you guys are partnering up with OSF again to do these screenings coming up, correct?
Yes, we partner up with OSF St. Anthony's Psychological Services. We are offering 2 dates this year of the free and confidential anxiety and depression screenings. This one is going to take place on January 16th from 12 to 1. It's free. You can call us and make your appointment. You come in, you check in, they take you to a room where it's just you and the staff from the psychological services, and they help you out. I think it's like a 10-minute sit down with them, and they kind of give you a screening and then kind of put you in the right direction of the services that you would need.
That's really cool. It's just another really unique opportunity for folks that wouldn't probably have that, any other place. And also coming down the pipeline is that blood drive too with American Red Cross. And wanted to just kind of touch on it. They are really needing donations big time. They just put out a bunch of all calls because I guess counts are really down. So an opportunity to do that would be Monday the 27th, which actually makes I'm able to because my birthday's the 28th, and I know that probably the 29th would not be a good day to donate.
Good foresight.
So is that all day long? What time does that run?
That runs from 10 to 3 at SSP. You do not have to make an appointment. You can go onto the Red Cross's website and schedule your time, or they take walk-ins. So
Really
just
cool.
come on in, yeah.
Do they give you a gift card with this one too?
I do not know what they're giving with it, but most of the time they are giving some sort of little, perk for coming in and donating. So
That used to be my side hustle.
there you go. Never works.
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes they'll give Amazon gift cards. I know they've given T-shirts before. I think they've doubled up and given T-shirts and Amazon gift cards.
Oh wow,
but
that's cool.
yeah, I know that they're in great need
And
of it,
then
so.
too, if you donate, sorry for cutting you off. If you donate, they do a major giveaway right now where you could win tickets to the Super Bowl. It's part of their national package. So
There you go.
if you participate in all that, there's a way. We just had a press release run that you could go a little bit further and enter to win tickets to the Super Bowl this year.
Perfect. And it's a great New Year's resolution.
See what happens when I'm glad that we're talking about this today. This is really good. Okay, but honestly, I wanted to go back real quick to this training promotion just briefly. If somebody, let's say, has already had a personal trainer there, and maybe they stopped and are getting back into it, is this for new clients only?
This is for new clients
Okay,
only.
that's what I wanted to
Yes.
clarify. Okay, really cool.
And like I said, you do have to be a member to get the personal training. You
Right.
can't just come in and sign up and get that. But they do the 55 plus monthly is like a $24 per month or $225 annually.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
really affordable. That's really a great deal.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you were going to tell me it was like $60 or $70 a month. That's really what I was thinking.
No.
Wow.
And then under 55 monthly, it's $28 a month or $275 annually.
Man, you guys are.
And you get all of those classes too. The premium ones cost a little extra,
Oh.
but the other ones, yep.
That's awesome.
free.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, and now this is a really good one, and this is one that you guys have you guys have how many a year of this? The consumer fraud awareness, is this one a year or twice a year?
We have, so this is sponsored by AARP Illinois, and we do 4 presentations or panel style
Okay, it's
discussions
quarterly.
with them.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and this is really just a great one because, especially now with frauds, like these whole things are getting to the point where I'm like going to start falling for them here soon.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
Ones
Like, especially whenever the snow came and all that, when like the post office was on strike or whatever the heck was going on, and they said, well, your parcel wasn't shipped, and I almost clicked on that darn gimmick.
You're not even expecting a package.
No.
But you think you would.
Yep.
You are.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like Ralph's dad in A Christmas Story. It could have been a bowling alley, I don't know. So, what are we going to be learning at this one on Friday the 31st?
So this is going to be a panel-style discussion with Marcia Griffin, who is the Community Outreach Liaison Office of the Illinois Attorney General, and Scott Versman, who is the Fraud and Corruption Section Chief for the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Illinois.
Wow.
Quite a title, but yes, he knows his
Say
stuff.
that one
Both
4
of them
times
do.
fast.
They're going to come in, give you, advice, what to avoid, what to watch out for. They've got all kinds of information, and things are always coming up. There's always something new that they're trying to, pull over on people. And so we like to try and keep this, at least once a year, so you can kind of hear about the new scams that are going on. And there's never, enough. There's always something you can learn.
Well, 100%. And it's one of those, too, where it's like, why not go and just learn this stuff? I mean, what harm is it going to do to learn it is the question that I'm going to...
And it's absolutely free, and it's open to the public. So even if you aren't an older adult,
That's
and
what I'm
you've
saying.
got an older adult in your life, but you're trying to figure out, the information for yourself and how you can protect them, you're more than welcome to come. All you need to do is give us a call at 618-465-3298, extension 123. That's me. I get you signed up. It's a free lunch sponsored by AARP. The doors open at 11. We serve lunch at 11:45, and the presentation begins at noon.
Is it your guys' lunch?
It is our lunch.
You guys are in business then. How about that?
I believe we're having roast beef.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Well, and honestly, just for, even if they don't even have parents, like even if they do and maybe their parents are well-versed, there's a lot of people I know that are in their mid-40s and their parents themselves or younger parents, and they do not know anything about this. They don't know what a phishing email is or any of these, links or what to do with them or
what happens after you've been scammed. Who do you contact?
Right.
What can be done about it? Any of that kind of stuff.
And honestly, it's just like going through and checking, just going over things like your email passwords and stuff, and going into the database and seeing how many times your password was stolen, because there's you can do that. So it's good to keep you up to date and informed, but also, when it comes to fraud, I'm sure you guys have been a part of this so much. Does it encapsulate more than what even like just the normal person would think of, like when it comes to like the phone scams and the gift card scam? Does it go a lot further than that?
They covered so much the last time.
Did they? Well, that's what I was so fascinated about. Seriously.
They've done like contracting scams, construction,
everything.
Work on your home.
Yeah.
See, that's
Who you
what
can
I'm
trust.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, because the other stuff's kind of like a give me, really, where it's like, obviously about all that stuff, but when it comes to like, I would never even thought about that.
That was a big one they hit because so many people need work done, but they don't know who's trustworthy. And
Well, and there was a community page. I don't know if it might have been the East Alton one. It could have been the Wood River one, but there was a guy that was offering work, and he did not a good job.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of older people that were affected by it, and so it's things like that, like you said, protecting yourself that way. That's really good to know.
Yeah.
Man, good job, guys. Okay, now when do we need to RSVP by?
You can RSVP really up until probably the last minute. We have quite a few seats in there, so it's not,
Yeah.
But I mean, space is limited. It's not like we've got,
Thousands of
seats.
There's still a fire marshal.
Yes, we do have a fire code we have to abide by, but we have plenty of seats open. You just give me a call, we can get you signed up for it, and you're good to go.
There you go. Well, and honestly, at this time of the year, what's it kind of like at SSP right now, just in the middle of January? What's your guys' work schedule? I've always been curious. Is this like you're never not busy, but is this like your prep season because you're getting up for the gala? I know it's coming down the pipeline and all this big stuff. What's it kind of look like in the office?
I mean, we've got pretty much everything scheduled for 2025, and we just kind of, we did really good.
Tryhards. That
we were
is
working
just
hard.
making me jealous now. Don't you even say that to me.
We've got the bingo scheduled, so that just continues. That was canceled the other day because of the snow.
Right.
But we'll keep on going with bingos. We've got all of our events like this happening. We've got February, which we've got Speed Connections.
Oh, we're going to talk about that in a second. That is a
Yeah.
great event.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take a quick break. It's 9:54, 16 degrees. It's cold out there. We'll come back with more Daily Show and talk about speed connections right after this one on RiverBender.com. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off dog walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. 9:57, rolling up on top of the hour. Back in with the gang, the SSP crew. Speed connections coming up, down the pipeline. Up, down the pipeline. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's been driving me crazy lately. It's like one of my tics. It's like, it can't go up, down the pipeline, but coming up the coming down the pipeline. Can you come up the pipeline?
I guess you could.
Oh my God, I'm having a lot of personal grievances on this show. Coming down the pipeline on February the 7th. That's a Friday. Speed Connections.
Yes.
Back again.
Our third one.
You made regional news last year, didn't you? Weren't you on Fox talking about that?
We were on Camo X.
I think so.
Yeah.
You were on TV. I thought I saw you.
I wasn't on TV.
Oh, maybe it was on
the
Camo.
radio.
Yeah. Hey, just saying.
Yeah.
Regional status.
Yeah,
This is a
mean,
good event.
It's something that doesn't really happen around here.
No,
so.
it's fun. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, you guys really hit on something. So if you guys don't know, this is where you have the opportunity to meet friends or your next romantic partner.
Yes. Romance or friendship. That's what we
Fromance. I love
like
it.
to highlight. No pressure for love. No pressure for anything if you don't want. It's just a safe space to meet anyone in the community, honestly. 55 and up, of course. Yeah.
Dang,
That's
okay.
important to preface.
With that being said, how does it work? Just so for the people that haven't gone and are kind of interested.
So it's like speed dating in that you do rotate from person to person in a timely fashion. We do have a timer that goes off. You go from person to person. You might not make it to everyone depending on how many people are there, but we have some lighthearted questions to kind of guide your conversation, but you can really talk about whatever you want. And I mean, we've had men and women. Usually it's more women than men, so men come on out. It's just as much for everyone.
That's
it's
that's something you never really hear that much. Guys are ready for you. Go out
We
there.
are.
Yeah.
We are. It's usually more women than men, but we hope to change that this third time around.
Well, how much time do they have with each?
Last time we did 2 to 3 minutes, and that felt like a good amount of time. Not too much where it gets awkward, but not too short that you don't get to know anything about the person. And then after the timed portion, we have like a mingle. You can talk to people if you haven't gotten a chance to. And then SSP is in control of the contact information.
That's what's really cool.
You don't have to feel uncomfortable like that some weirdo is gonna contact you. We keep
That
it.
guy that really heavy breathed next to me for 3 minutes.
Yes, you never know. But yeah, I keep it, and if there's reciprocated interest, I pass it out. So if you
That's
don't have
cool.
to feel like, oh, I don't want to put this person's name down, they'll never know.
Have you had any good matches?
I think so. We've had some people that would meet up in SSPD lunch together.
That's cool.
Or there was like some ladies that wanted to go hiking together. There was some men and women that met up to go on a dinner date. So, anything could happen. No pressure for anything crazy, but
No.
it was just fun.
Well, and honestly, it's just a good way to come up with honestly just connection more than
Yeah,
anything.
totally.
Where the fun, whatever aside of it, it's a great way to kind of just go. And for so many people that maybe were married for a long time and you lost your
Right.
loved one, or you just never know what's going on, take a
Yeah.
chance and just start meeting people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Now, with that being said, how many people do you take for this? Is there a set?
There's not really a max number. We haven't hit it thus far. We do have a good turnout at the ones we've had. But we take walk-ins. We have sign up on our website. We have sign up at our front desk. The more people, the merrier, because there's more people you can meet. But we don't have a max.
Have you had any really bad encounters yet? Like where you had to
Honestly,
referee?
no. Honestly,
See,
no.
that's where I would think would be fun to go over there going, okay, it's been 4 minutes. Well, no, it hasn't. I have my timer set,
No, everybody's
It's
been pretty good.
That's good.
Very chill, very safe.
See,
and comfortable.
that's really good for people to know too.
Yes.
Where it's not in your, it's not full throttle. You can
No
relax
pressure.
here. Yeah,
Yes,
that's really
absolutely.
cool. See, I always wanted to do a skit with the jealous speed dater, where every time the girl gets up or the guy gets up, the partner gets up and punches the next person in the mouth because they're talking to their.
Don't give him ideas.
But I wanted to write for SNL for so long, and they're never going to call. So I figured we could just do it here, not with
Make
the
us a
speed
commercial.
connections.
There
we go. It'd
What
be a
not to do.
commercial. Yeah, please do not do this. Tickets are how much?
$10, and that covers just the experience. And then we do offer like some drinks and usually cookies,
Really cool. And drink-wise, coffee.
coffee, tea, water.
That's cool.
Usually.
Yeah.
Awesome, man! You guys got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline.
Sure do.
So, let's go back just through the gauntlet of this, just so we can make sure we're all on the same page for the folks at home. All throughout the month of January, the Wellness Center's personal training promotion. Now, you do have to be a member of the facility, but as we already talked about, it's very affordable. So what are you doing? Get off the couch. Let's go. Keep moving. Cheaper than Netflix. And actually, it is.
These days.
These days,
It
yeah.
is. There's your next line. There is your next line.
And we've got TVs in there so you can work out and
See, that's my type of working
There
out.
you go.
I like to work
Truly.
out and kind of relax at the same time.
Yeah.
Also, with that being said, 10% off.
10% off on our personal training packages for the month of January for new members to personal training.
Now, how long does those packages last?
I believe they have like a certain amount
Okay,
of,
so like train
of training.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so whatever you set up and schedule with them is however long it would
Cool.
last. Yeah.
Well, and then also, please let your loved ones know, too, that on Thursday, the 16th of January, the free and confidential anxiety and depression screenings with OSF's psychological services out at St. Anthony's, and then the blood drive with the American Red Cross on the 27th. You still have enough time to get into the national drawing to go to the Super Bowl. And people need blood, and that's a really big thing to do. People don't realize that. I mean, honestly, that's a type O right now. I think it's like O positive is what they're needing really bad right now.
Yeah, there's one that's like that, just donor to everybody.
Yeah.
But and it only takes a few minutes. You go in there, they
It's not
check your
bad.
blood to make sure you can do it. I'm not a needle person, but I go in. Sometimes you can't give blood, but you tried, and that's okay. But if you can go in, Give them, I mean, there's one lady who was timing herself, I think, every time she was going in, and she tried to beat her record every time.
What?
So,
wow.
Yeah,
Hey.
make it a game if you have to.
There's always a way to motivate yourself. And then that consumer fraud awareness panel discussion, Perspectives from the Experts. This is sponsored by AARP Illinois, Friday the 31st. What time?
That is from 12 to 1 o'clock.
12 to 1, and lunch provided at this?
Lunch is provided.
Free event?
Free event.
God, you guys are good. And then coming up in February, right in time for Valentine's Day. This is your pre-Valentine's Day, because if you win at Speed Connections, then you get the Valentine's Day already figured out.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah.
That's the second. I dropped my pen. That's the second date anyway. Would be Valentine's Day. How do we sign up? How much is it?
It's $10. You can sign up on our website, at our front desk, on-site SSP, or walk-ins we can take.
And you can find your next fromance or your next relationship right then and there. How about
Yes.
that? Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Taking a quick break. More Daily Show comes down the pipeline next.